Hello, hello, hello. My name is Agatha, and this is my email is tuniazad@gmail.com, and this is the tarot reading for Austin Butler, Mr. Butler, to find out how will the transit of Saturn in Pisces will be for him. How will the transit of Saturn in Pisces will be for Austin Butler? Who is he? He played Elvis. He played Elvis Presley in a recent movie. Okay, so let's just see. I'm gonna read 7 areas of his life, and then another card as an advice. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, don't sue me. Now, there's going to be different decks, and for each one of these cards, I'm going to take one card. For each one of these cards, I'm going to take another card as a clarification card from the Soul Cards number 2, from Deborah Koff-Schappa. Will be a clarifier, okay? Clarifier. So let's see. Now, I'm going to use, the first deck that I'm going to use is by the Llewellyn Tarot by Anne-Marie Ferguson. And we are going to ask about him. How will he be, like the main energy of Austin Butler for the next 3 years. The transit is going to be from beginning of March 2023 up to February 2026. So it's 3 years. 3 years of Saturn in Pisces. So his main energy for the next 3 years for Austin Butler. I'm gonna cut so you can see. I'm gonna take one card. Okay, no nudity. And it's the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Oh. Sometimes I noticed that when I take cards for the person, a card that is not the person shows up because he's male, okay? And sometimes that kind of speaks of someone around this person who's going to be a very big influence for this person for, the foreseeable future, already in the present. The Queen of Swords might represent someone. Late 30s, he's 32. He was born in 1991. He's Sun in Leo with Jupiter near the Sun. He might be rising sign in Taurus, and the Moon might be in Sagittarius, okay? He has like 3 planets in Virgo. The Queen of Swords is someone from late 30s after the age of 40. Air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This is a very straightforward sort of person, very honest, makes long-term plans. I don't know exactly. I don't know if this is his energy. Sometimes I kind of equate Virgo with the Queen of Swords, so it could be in his Virgo energy, or he can be really devoted to his work, to his career, because he has the MC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he has the MC, which is the career, job, the way, your reputation. It's in Aquarius, which is an air sign. So he might be focused on long-term plans, like he will achieve his long-term plans. He will plan for the future in terms of his work in his career. It could be him. So he might be busy, involved in contracts, or there could be like a person who embodies this energy. Very low, emotionally not really there, but it's really intelligent person, sees the future, very rational, very analytical. So this could be his agent, this could be a woman in his life, in his professional life, or could be even someone in his family, I don't know, mother, wife, sister, I have no idea, who behaves like this. I'm thinking more in terms of work partnership, okay? So I'm going to take a clarification card. I'm thinking more agent, but I don't know enough about him. I just know a little bit. So clarification cards for the Queen of Swords, clarification card for the Queen of Swords, and I'm going to take this one. Yeah, this could be his wife. I have no idea about his love life. I have no idea. This is a clarification card. You see one person giving something to another. So it's like someone who has deep affection towards Austin Butler. Now, this could be, even if there's like deep affection, doesn't mean it's like romantic, okay? It doesn't mean that. So it could be a family member who's involved in his work and career, sibling, a mother. It could be someone even older than him, you know, if it's his age and really wants him to make it, and has deep affection, but it's not romantic. It could be kind of like a son, you know, someone, whomever is involved in his career, it just wants him to it gives him the best. So it could be, I don't know, someone who picks the projects for him to do, and he just picks the best ones, the best projects for him, you know, in terms of movies. So it's his main energy for the next 3 years. So it's like a lot of work and career focus, which makes sense because his MC, which deals with career, is in Aquarius. Aquarius is it's an air sign. Now we're going to go to the second area of his life, which is actually work. Work and money. I'm going to use the Tarot Illuminati. I'm going to take one card from the Tarot Illuminati. So how will it be in terms of work and money the next 3 years, 2023 to 2026, the transit of of Saturn in Pisces, the next 3 years for Austin Butler. So work or money, work or money. I cannot show you the cards because YouTube is going mental and I want to make sure that everyone is dressed. Yes. Oh my God, the Queen of Swords. This is why I like to use different decks. I did not do this on purpose, okay? I swear. The Queen of Swords, yeah, it's work. It's like, now I'm going to take another card as a clarification card for the Queen of Swords, yeah. And he's making also good, I'm going to cut, and it's, yes, to me this is like a very motherly energy. This is a, oops, woman. Oh, gosh darn it. And the child, like the child, the sun child. Yeah, it's the same type of energy. Someone in his life, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, a woman, very smart, is like very intelligent, very analytical, makes long-term plans, is like fully invested into his career and kind of treats him like a child. I'm thinking motherly figure, even wife, I have no idea, agent, someone like this. If it's not that, in terms of money, very smart choices, very smart choices. I don't know if he has kids. In terms of money, if he's making choices, where to put his money, where to invest, he's thinking, if he has kids, he's thinking of his children. If he does not have kids, he's thinking of his future children. If he doesn't plan to have kids, I have no idea. It could be, if he has siblings, it could be for his nieces, nephews, someone young down the line, or maybe he's only planning to have kids like 3 years from now. He's already planning for that, if this makes any type of sense, okay? Now, I'm going to go to his family. Oh my God, his family. I'm going to use the Fantastical Creatures Tarot. Family for the next 3 years. Like, what will be the energy of his family during the transit? He has a lot of Virgo, 3 planets in Virgo. So, I think, I don't know, it's the 4th or the 5th house. So, in Pisces is opposed to Virgo. So, Saturn is going to be a challenge to his Virgo planet. So let's see, family for Austin Butler for the next 3 years during the transit of Saturn in Pisces. So I'm gonna cut, and I'm gonna take the card. I'm gonna see it myself. Okay, it's not a good one. I'm sorry. It's the Hangman. Now it's the Hangman, and in this particular deck, it's the Medusa. I don't know if it's Medusa. I think it's her name. It's Medusa. Let's see. I have here something. I think I have it here. So, okay. Sorry. The hand. It's Medusa. Suspension of movement. So there's something connected with this family. Some sort of, could be illness. This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't know the guy. Okay, I have no idea. This could be, you know, something connected to this family, something not necessarily good. Could be illness, some sort of misfortune connected with his family. Now, this could be how his family is seeing him, but I don't see it that way, because in the first 2 areas of his life, everything is fine for him. Okay, so I'm thinking someone in his family, illness, madness. I'm sorry to say this. And the story is Medusa. Do you know the story of Medusa? You know, if you look at her, you freeze. So there could be someone kind of like has like a narcissistic type of vibe. You look at her, I'm thinking woman. For entertainment purposes only, I don't know the guy or anything connected with him. It could be that, so it's more and more difficult to relate to someone in his family who is really in a very bad energy. I'm thinking in a very bad energy because the Medusa was victimized first. She was victimized and then she turned into the Medusa. So she didn't get any type of help, like the person that's supposed to help her, like people or the gods were supposed, they made it even worse to her, for her. So when she, you know, I'm thinking the same, something maybe similar, or might already happen, you know, with someone in his family, someone older, I would say, but not necessarily. And this person got increasingly worse and worse and worse. It might be worse, he or she, I'm thinking she, because it's a woman, got worse and worse, worse. It might even get worse. It will be like, how bad it is, it will be very visible within the next 3 years. I'm going to read from the little book. Okay, as a beautiful priestess in the temple of Athena, okay, Medusa was seduced by Poseidon. She was not seduced. She was forcibly taken. Do you understand? Thus profaning her religious position and the temple itself. She didn't do this, she didn't allow herself, she was taken, okay? Poseidon is the king of the sea. Interesting. Poseidon really relates to Pisces. As punishment, instead of helping her, Athena changed Medusa into a terrible monster with snake scales, hair of writhing venomous serpents, a protruding tongue, and a deadly gaze that turned humans into stone. She was claimed to be very beautiful. I'm thinking something like this happened into, maybe, perhaps, allegedly, I don't know, into someone on Austin Butler's life. And this person, instead of getting help, didn't get help. And this is why this person got bad, worse and worse and worse. You look into her eyes and it's just like, it's a dead gaze into yours. So, I don't know, this could even be mental issues, I'm sorry to say. So, here Medusa sits along a path. Okay. Medusa's stare has frozen all ability to see what needs to be done to break the impasse. One must wait, endure, and learn patience. Yeah. Everything is frozen, yeah. There's something that will come to a halt connected with this family. I did not take the clarification card. I'm going to take the clarification card. Something that come to a halt connected with a family member, someone who's not really well, and I'm assuming no one will know what to do. Okay, this is like at some point this was like kind of meant to be, because this is what I see with. This is like part of his karma, if this makes any type of sense. His south node, by the way, in Austin Butler's natal chart is in Cancer. South Cancer is family. So south node is karma, kind of karma. Like the past that you're supposed to let go, or something that you're supposed to use in a better way. So I see the spiral here. I think this is a spiral too. Yeah, there's a spiral. Medusa's in a spiral. She doesn't know what to do. And the clarification card also has like a spiral, and the figure has the eyes closed. Again, no one knows what to do. The person herself doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. No one in the family knows what to do. So it's like a spiral thing, and the movement is suspended. Nothing moves for the next 3 years. I'm sorry. It's like kind of wait it out. You have to wait it out. Or at least at the end of 3 years, you'll know what to do. Or if you want to seek help, there will be no help available. I'm sorry to say this. I really dislike sugarcoating things when I'm reading the cards. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Everything will be great, nice, and just a challenge, and you'll survive. I don't know. No, that's a lot of BS. That's not true. Just tell the truth. I really don't like when tarot readers do that. This could be karma. This is something that you'll have to face for the next 3 years. By the way, 12, 1 and 2, if you in numerology, is 3. So it's something. It's like it helps his spiritual self if he endures it. It's like he has to wait it out. Or the family member has to wait it out. I think this is something connected with the entire family. I don't know who this is. I don't know what this is. This is how I read it. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I don't like to give bad news. Now the fourth theme is friends. Friends, I'm going to use the Tarot of Vampires by Ian Daniels. Friends from the next 3 years, for the next 3 years during the transit of Saturn in Pisces. Like what will be the main energy, how it will affect his friendships, Austin Butler's friendships. Now I'm going to cut. And because YouTube is going nuts, I'm going to see the card first. Okay, it's the Four of Knives. It's the Four of Knives. So, not much is happening in his friendships. And which is a Four of Swords, in traditional dark decks. I'm going to take one clarification card, which is, let's see, this one. Okay, I always see this card as like a soulmate card because it's a heart. I don't know. Does he like someone? Does he really? And if you can see, there's like two people. There's one woman in like a statue. You don't see here, but there's blood because I can't show it because YouTube is going mental. It feels like he's hurting because of his friendships. There's one friend maybe that he likes very much. If he's not married, I have no idea, okay? I don't know, I haven't researched him a lot, okay? So I apologize if I'm like incorrect. It could be that there's a friend that he really likes, but nothing is happening. It's going to be very, let's call it peaceful for the next 3 years. This friend might be a blonde, because I see here the blonde hair, but not necessarily. And he's like pining for her for a very long time, or he'll be pining for her for the next 3 years, and maybe he won't be able to tell her anything. Now, this could be the other way around. There's a friend within his midst whom likes him very much, like in a romantic way. And I'm saying she's not the one she can tell him. Another way of reading this is like a witnessing, like this is happening to one of his friends. There's one of his friends, could be a man, could be a woman, so this friend likes someone very much, and this friend is really hurting, but this friend cannot tell, I'm assuming the woman he loves, that he loves her, or this friend could be a woman, and she is pining for someone, could be a man, and again, Austin Butler is witnessing this, but nothing much is happening. So it could be many ways of reading these cards. Now, the next theme is love. So, love connected to Austin Butler for the next 3 years during the transit of Saturn in Pisces from 2023 to 2026. How will it be? Austin Butler's life in terms of love, romantic love. This is a deck from Giro Marchetti. I don't know the name, I don't remember, I'm sorry. So I'm going to take one card, and I'm not going to show it immediately because I want everyone to be dressed. Yes, this person is dressed. It's the devil. Okay. I'm gonna have to start using dressed people. Or tarot decks just, connected with animals. This is clarification cards. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is interesting. The death to me, even though this is a clarification card, to me, Soul is the death card because it's a skeleton. And it's the devil with a skeleton. Now, it could be, there might be some sort of obsession that Austin Butler had with someone who kind of had him very much, how do I say this, controlled. He might have been involved, I don't know, I'm just reading the cards, okay? He might have been involved heavily with someone, and it's very, very, I'm going to say heated type of relationship, very kind of physical, but it could be also the type of relationship, very controlling, very, very demanding, very possessive, even a narcissist type of thing. And it's interesting that I saw the Queen of Swords could be a narcissist, because the Queen of Swords is very much cold, emotionally cold. In terms of love, if Austin Butler is involved with this sort of person, it will end. It will end this controlling type of relationship. I don't know if he's the controlling one. Allegedly, I have no idea. I'm just reading the cards, okay? Now, I don't know. I've seen his chart, but he could have something in Taurus, the rising sign in Taurus. He could have the moon in Sagittarius, but it could, if the aura isn't correct, his moon could also be in Scorpio, and Scorpios, especially moons, could be sometimes controlling, or they can be controlled, you know, possessive, jealous. I don't know. There's something here that's not really nice, you know, jealousy, possessiveness, control, manipulation. You might be involved with this sort of relationship, but it will end. At the end of the Saturn in Pisces transit, this relationship will end, okay? If he's not involved with anyone, he might have this sort of relationship, but at the end of the Saturn in Pisces, it will end. So in 2026, beginning 26, this relationship is over. So it's very difficult, this relationship. It's very controlling, very within the materialistic side, the physical side, the fleshy side, sort of it, controlling, demanding. It's not nice, but I think we'll find the strength to end it. Now, of course, he could be the one behaving like this, and the other person is. But I don't know. I don't see it, but I could be wrong. Okay, no, it could be the other person. Anyway, it's two people involved in this sort of liaison. It's very karmic type of thing. Now, I'm going to go to health, and I'm going to use the mystical tarot. How will his health be for the next 3 years during the transit of Saturn? Transit of Saturn in Pisces from beginning of 2023 to the beginning of 2026. How will his health be, Austin Butler's health be, during the next 3 years? I'm going to cut. I'm going to see if the card is, everyone is dressed. I'm going to see, everyone is dressed, okay? It's the Ten of Swords. I don't know, it might not be all that great. I'm going to take a clarification card. Health, Austin Butler, for the next 3 years. This is again allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, everyone. Okay, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like a guy, a boy, a young boy. And this young boy seems to be, no, this could be paint, this could be something else. This young boy seems to be injured. I don't know what type. I can't show this because, again, YouTube is mental. Now, something very painful might come to an end in terms of his health. Something connected with his back, could be something connected with his blood. That could be anemia, you know. I had anemia and had to make a treatment to, you know, make things better. In what connects to that, I had to take iron pills for like, I don't know, a year or something like that. Don't even remember how long I took it. 6 months, I don't remember. And then I couldn't give blood for like a year. It's weird. So it could be something connected with the blood. Not necessarily something bad, but be something connected with blood. That kind of makes him tired. That maybe kind of makes him like not able and available to do certain things in terms of work. something that he might have had since he was a kid. So this could be, you'll be able to find a treatment for this condition, whatever it is, within the next 3 years. It might be some sort of painful treatment, but it might be worth it. Now this could even be an operation to his back, if this makes any type of sense, because I see the swords operate. He might have had some sort of injury when he was younger, and he might need an operation now within the next 3 years to, deal with this. It might be painful recovery, but he will recover, something like that, I'm going to say another thing. I'm sorry to say this. This is allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I do not know the guy. I'm just reading the cards. Please don't sue me. If he had any type of addiction, I'm sorry to say this, he will recover from it. Okay, it will be painful, physically, even mentally, but he might recover from this if this is like some sort of addiction. I'm sorry to say this. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm gonna go to projects, finally. Okay, what are his projects for the next 3 years? And I'm gonna use the Vision Quest Tarot by Guyan Sylvie Winter and Joe Dosse. I don't know if I read this correctly. So what are his projects? Austin Butler's projects for the next 3 years. Austin Butler's projects for the next 3 years. Let's see. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna take a card. I'm gonna see if everyone is dressed. Yes, thank God. Oh, 5 of air. Fear. 5 of air. It's the 5 of swords. He wants to get rid of his fears. That's his project. Now, I told about health, that it could be physical, but it could also be childhood something. It could be painful to get rid of this, but it could be psychological, emotional, not necessarily anything connected with his body, but in terms of health, it could go into therapy to deal with some sort of wounds from his childhood, and it will be painful to get rid of it, but he wants to get rid of it. He wants to get rid of all the trauma, even if it's really painful for him. Oh, kudos for Austin. Now he's brave. I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna take one clarification card for this 5 of air. Oh my God, this is motherly thing. This is motherly stuff. This is the mother. Because I see this. You see this person? This is a big person. And this is a small person. You only see the face. I feel that this project might be, within the next 3 years, to get rid of fear connected with his mother. I don't know what type of childhood he had. I don't know what type of relationship he had. I'm thinking mother, because of the South Node, Cancer, because of other things that came up here. I'm thinking mother. I might be wrong. Maybe he had a controlling mother. Maybe he had a very damaged sort of mother who kind of... And again, the spiral. Do you see the spiral here? The third card, family, we saw the spiral, remember? The spiral clarification card, and again the spiral here in the main card, Medusa. This is the mother. Allegedly. So his project is to get rid of fear connected with his childhood, of if there was some sort of abuse, allegedly. It's like trauma connected with mother or motherly figures. It's like something that's not necessarily just his. It could be a family thing, because the South Node is in Cancer. Cancer is mother, family, childhood. This is his project. He might go to therapy to get rid of this. He might face his fears connected with this. Fear. Yes, there's someone who lashes out. I'm thinking a woman. No, this could be grandmother, for instance, not necessarily mother. This could be wife. But I think it's a motherly thing. He wants to get rid of the fear of feeling defeated since he was a kid. And stuff connected with motherly themes. That he feels controlled, that he cannot just face that which makes him afraid. It could be this, it could go to therapy and just deal with this. Now, this could be a movie. Okay, let's say everything is fine with his mother. Everything is fine. There's someone in this family, but not necessarily his mother. It could be an aunt, it could be a grandmother, you know, who's not doing well, and everyone is a witness of this. And everything is fine with Austin Butler. He has a great family. His mother is fine. His grandmother is fine. This could be a movie where there's like mother issues, mother themes. A great movie, very kind of like a psychological thriller, a tragedy, and this is his project. This movie he might be working on it for the next 3 years or within the next 3 years, and this movie will come to light within the next 5 years because I see 5. So this could be a great movie. Okay, that's his project. He could even be writing it, you know, or producing it, or being involved with this somehow. This is like a great story. Could be that, you know, could be a movie, nothing to do with anything else. Now I'm going to go to the Oracle of Visions by Kino Marchetti, and I'm going to see what is the advice for him, for Austin Butler, for the next 3 years. What is the advice for him during the transit of Saturn in Pisces, from the beginning of 2023 to the beginning of 2026. So from his guardian angels, what is the advice for Austin Butler, and how we should deal with everything, how we should behave? What is the advice from his guardian angels, okay, for the next 3 years? I'm going to cut, I'm going to take one card, I'm going to see if everyone is rest. Yes, thank God. Everyone is rest. Okay. It's the number 43, and there's a poor person who's, I'm going to say narcissist, because this person keeps looking at herself. Okay. This person is really vain. To me, this card connects with narcissism. Okay. I'm going to take another card, you know, as a clarifier. Clarifier for the advice. I'm going to take this one, see if everyone is... Yeah. This is a clarifier. It's... I'm going to see this is a woman, and she's speaking something that it seems like a flower, and there's like an eye in that flower. To me, it's like I see you everywhere, everywhere you go, I see you. Let's read. What is the advice? He's trying to liberate himself from someone. He's trying to liberate himself from like an influence which is not very positive. Okay. Now, there could be someone or something in himself that he doesn't want to have anymore. Because his sun is in Leo, and it's clear it's near Jupiter, also in Leo. I'm sorry. Now, that's very good in terms of luck, yeah. But it just kind of increases your self-esteem in your own eyes. However, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sorry, I think, I'm sorry, I had to drink water. I think he has the sun. He might have, if he indeed has the rising sign in Taurus, I think he has the sun in Leo in the 4th house. Yeah, the sun and Jupiter in Leo in the 4th house. 4th house is connected with Cancer. 4th house is connected with family and clan. There's someone in his family. Now, this could be him, allegedly, because Jupiter increases everything. So Jupiter increases self-esteem, okay, because it's in Leo, it's conjunct the sun. It's increasing self-esteem, self-worth in a way that others might feel that's way too much. Or there's someone in his family that behaves like this in a very narcissistic sort of way. And this person, it could be a woman because I keep seeing woman cards in his reading. This person is just really full of herself, who might be a family member. I'm thinking mother, but not necessarily. It could be someone with whom he grew up. He could have grown up with an aunt, uncle, I'm thinking aunt, grandmother. This could be an older sister if he indeed has sisters or siblings. I'm thinking mother, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to read the advice, which is obsession, delusion, and self-interest. Nature never deceives. It is we who deceive ourselves. Yeah, his project is to connect with a part of himself that's kind of difficult. And it will be very painful. I'm sorry to say. So, I'm going to read. I don't know if you can... Do you see it? I'm going to read. A stream of light penetrates a darkened room. Yeah. Revealing a solitary figure. Solitary. Understand? Like Miss Havisham from Great Expectations. Oh, maybe you'll work in that. Maybe that's his movie. Maybe that's his next movie. I bet he likes... I bet he loves Great Expectations. Again, I don't know anything about this guy. I only know that he did the Elvis movie. That's it. That's all that I know from him. So, like Miss Havisham from Great Expectations, she sits in a world of her own isolation. She sits in a world of her own isolation. Her reflections are her only companions. She preens herself yet again, reassuring herself with false truths. Okay? The mirrors do not lie, but her obsession does. Indulging her only with the images that she wants to see. Her excesses represent an ever-increasing desire to create an ideal that is never achieved or in reality is not even required. There is something off with someone in his family. I'm sorry. We should look in the mirror and see our true reflection. This is the advice from his guardian angels. As others would see us, and strip away the psychological makeup of ego and vanity. Okay. If he has something connected with ego and vanity and some traits that he really doesn't like about himself, he might go into therapy to try to get rid of them or try to use them in a more positive light. If he does indeed have that, I'm going to say that's inherited. Okay? And that's from long family bloodline, or it could be something that he kind of learned in order to protect himself, because there might be someone in his family that didn't treat him right, or there's someone in his family that's not really all there, and might have some sort of narcissistic traits that really did a number on Austin Butler. I don't know which one is it. I have no idea. Maybe his advice is like, see yourself, see what this person has, see those traits in yourself and how you can, heal them, and see the truth. This is not get away. It's more like face the truth. Face the truth. Face the truth within yourself, within some family member, and wait it out. Also wait it out. It's more like face the truth. Face the truth. This is the time for you to face the truth. Either with him or someone in his family. Someone's really controlling also. He kind of has to look inside of himself. I don't know exactly what it is. This is really weird, honestly, and I was not expecting it. Again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Whomever knows Austin Butler, please comment down below. Tell me if I got it right, I got it wrong. At the end of the 3 years, also come back and tell me the same. Please do subscribe, please share this, and I don't know. Anyway, Austin, if you happen to see my reading, I wish you all the best. Okay, I'm sorry if I offended you and hurt you. I did not intend to do that. That's it. That's all that I have. Bye bye.